Go. Hi, this is Lara from Om3 Yoga. Happy to have you join us today. And let's start in a comfortable seated position. So as we come to a comfortable seat, maybe moving the fleshy part away from your sitting bones, roll your shoulders back, let your tailbone anchor down, maybe reach through the crown of the head. And you can rest your hands on your knees, perhaps connecting the first finger and the thumb together and connecting your individual and universal self. Just pause and take a few moments to breathe here. And just first bringing the fact of awareness that you are breathing. You're probably sitting on your yoga mat or a carpet. In your home or office. Just allowing yourself to just come and be present here now. And so anything that we were going through before we got here, anything else that's happening afterwards, doesn't really matter, because the reality is we never know what's happening next, and we just have to be present. Take 3 more deep breaths. Breathe into your belly. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you can slowly bring your hands together at your heart center. And just allowing yourself, again, to be present, thanking yourself for setting aside this time to tune into your body, tune into your breath, and just to connect to you. So let's begin to interlace your fingers. We're going to reach the palms forward, and inhale, lift up. Maybe opening your eyes as you look up. Let's take a slight bend in the elbows, and imagine your hands right over your head, and we're going to take a little stretch over to the right. And then let's come up and over to the left. We'll do this a few times. Inhaling, coming up and over to the right. And inhale up and over to the left. Beautiful. One more time from side to side, over to the right. And then up and over to the left. And then we're going to slowly come to neutral. We'll lower your hands down. Let's roll the shoulders back, and now we'll turn your head to the right. And then come back and turn your head to the left. And then turn to the right. And let's turn to the left. Beautiful. One more time, turn to the right. And then let's turn to the left. And then we're going to come to neutral. Let's bring your chin to your chest, feel your shoulders move away from the ears. And then inhaling, looking up. Exhale, chin to the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, we'll look up. Once again, exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up. Beautiful. Let's find a neutral place, and we're going to start to make our way to a tabletop shape. And so as you come to tabletop, let's inhale, lengthen, and look up. And then as we round through the spine, bring your chin to your chest. Let's start to sink your hips towards your heels. So a little bit more dynamic movement. Again, we're going to press through the hands. We'll inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, chin to the chest, rounding through the spine, hips to the heels. Beautiful. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, let's lengthen and look up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, hips to the heels. Again, let's inhale, lengthen and look up. And exhale, rounding through the spine, hips to the heels. Last one, inhaling. And exhale. And as you sink down here, maybe let your forehead rest into the mat. You can perhaps bend your elbows if that's going to feel softer for your shoulders. Maybe bringing your arms even alongside the body. reaching the fingers towards the toes or bringing the hands on the lower back. So listen to what your body needs you to do today. And just taking a few deep breaths here. Feel your jaw relax. Just letting yourself be grateful. Start to do some more dynamic movement in a moment. But just coming to this shape, knowing it's here for you anytime you need to rest. Let's take one more deep breath. And exhale, letting go. We're going to inhale. We'll slowly rise to tabletop. Let's curl the toes under. We're going to lift our hips up and start to find a bent leg downward dog. Maybe turn your head a little bit from side to side. Feeling your neck stretch out. Beautiful. If you would like to, keeping the knees bent, you're going to stand the balls of the feet. Maybe move your heels just a little bit to the left. Maybe looking underneath your right armpit. And then you can move your knees over and heels to the right, knees to the left, and look underneath that left armpit. Just feeling some stretch in the sideways. Hopefully that feels pretty good for your body too. And one, we're going to come to neutral. Let's inhale, find a plank, and then we're going to lower all the way down to the belly, however that happens. And readjusting your body as you get here. Let's gently bring the arms alongside the body to begin. Palms face up. We'll roll the shoulders back, pull the back of the head up, lift the heart. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, slowly lower down. Beautiful. Let's try that again. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lengthen and lift up. Exhale, you're going to slowly lower down. Beautiful. One more time. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift up. Exhale it, slowly start to come back down. We'll bring your hands under your shoulders, squeeze the elbows together. We're going to inhale, find tabletop. And then exhale, let's curl the toes under and find a downward dog again. Lift your hips high. And maybe start to walk the legs up, perhaps straightening your legs a little bit more this time. Feeling the calf muscles stretch out. If this is bothering your wrists or hands, really press through the hands and see if you can bring the weight more into your tailbone as you do that. 2 and 1. And then we're going to slowly walk our hands to our feet and gently fold forward. Let's bend the knees a lot, bring the belly towards the thighs, bring your feet a little bit wider if you need to, so take care of what your body needs. Maybe grab onto the elbows. And perhaps as you're here, shake your head and neck out, yes and no a few times. And just let the tension in the neck go. Might want to roll your shoulders back. And you can stay right here and just rest. Or if you'd like, interlace your hands behind your back and maybe pull your hands away from your hips, stretching the shoulders, maybe getting the upper back to stretch out. You might feel this in your arms a lot. And even if it's a little bit shaky, just honor that. 2 and 1. We're going to gently release the hands. We'll bend into the knees, press to the feet. Let's rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Allow your eyes to close. Connect with your breath. Beautiful. Feel your feet on the ground and notice that you're breathing. 2 and 1. We're going to gently release. We'll shake out a little bit. Let's now take your right heel forward. We're going to take a slight bend in the left knee. Bring your hands to your hip crease and we're going to hinge the hips back so you feel a big stretch in the back of the leg. 4, 3, 2 and 1. We're going to bring that foot down. Now let's try that on the other side. So you're actually going to just step your left foot forward, bring the heel up, lift the toes, slight bend in that right knee, hinging those hips back, feel the spine long, feeling that calf muscle stretch out, maybe even spread your toes. 2 and 1. We're going to bring that left foot down and we'll just make our way to the front of the mat. Bring our feet a little bit wider. Let's inhale, reach all the way up. And then you're going to exhale, bend your knees. You're going to hinge from your hips. We'll fold forward, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up about halfway. Now this time, keep the knees really bent, almost like you're in a stance where you're going to throw a football. We're going to bring your left hand down. Underneath your nose, you might want to come onto the fingertips. So bring your right hand to your hip and maybe rotate. And if you can stay right here, or maybe reach that arm to the sky. So see what feels better for your body. 3 2, 1. We're gonna exhale, lower your hand down. Let's try that on the other side. So right hand down, bring that left hand on the hip, maybe rotate the spine a little bit. You can stay right here, or if you want, reach that left arm to the sky. Maybe look at your thumb. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna exhale, lower the hands down, fold forward. Press to the feet, let's stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Pause. Notice, breathe. And then let's slowly bring your feet a little bit closer together. We'll inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, let's take a little stretch over to the right and then up and over to the left. Inhale up. We're going to exhale, bend the knees again, hinge from your hips, folding forward. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll bring the hands on the shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let's lower the hands down. We're going to step the left foot back onto the ball of the foot. You can roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Maybe stay right here. If you want to try a little challenge today, perhaps just lift your hands like a couple inches away from the ground. Feel your belly draw to the spine, roll the shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the hands down. We're going to drop that left knee down, left hand under the left shoulder, and let's reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at your thumb. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hand down. Bring the hands flat. Let's extend that right leg back, flex the foot, and perhaps reach your right or left arm forward. So right leg's back, left arm's forward. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to now bring your left hand under your shoulder. We're going to keep that right leg straight. You're going to turn your right toes out, and then we're going to try to reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at your thumb, playing here. Just notice what's happening. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hand down, lower the knee down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, we'll round to the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, let's find a flat back. We're going to curl the toes under, lift your knees off the mat, plank. Let's come onto your tippy toes, shoulders over your fingertips. 2, 1. We'll lower all the way to the belly. Beautiful. Now this time we're going to stack your hands at the front of the mat. Maybe rest your forehead down. Press down through the pelvis. Squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. 1 and 2. And we're going to lift your right leg off the ground. So the glutes engage. 2 and 1. We're going to lower the right leg down. We'll do that on the left side. So squeeze everything in, and then lift the left leg up. Keep breathing, feeling the glute work. 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again from side to side. So again, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. Press the pelvis down. Lift that right leg up. Maybe point the toe. 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower the leg down. Let's try that again. So lift the left leg up. So pressing down. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lower the leg down. If you want to try this time, we're going to lift both legs up. And then if you don't want to, because we're going to do that 2 times, just do 1 leg at a time again. So see what feels best for your body. So perhaps press the pelvis down, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. It's going to feel your lower back engaged, so you don't use that too much. And we'll activate the glutes. 5, 4, lift those legs up. 3, 2, 1, coming back down. Beautiful. Relax for a moment. Take a breath. Let's do that one last time. Inhale, press the pelvis down, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. Lift those legs up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs coming down. Fantastic. Let's bring the hands under the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. We'll lift for a little cobra. Squeeze the elbows towards the rib cage. Or if you want to straighten your arms for up dog or variation 2 and 1, find that for your body. So we can stay in tabletop, child's pose, or perhaps finding a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Taking a few breaths wherever you are, letting your body move as you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. When you're ready, we're going to gaze between the thumbs. We'll walk your feet to the front of the mat. Folding forward. Beautiful. 2, And one, let's press through the feet. We're gonna come stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just notice how you're feeling. Notice what's going on in your body. And keep breathing. So the truth is that you are breathing. Whatever else is happening is perfect because you're taking this time out for you. 2 and 1. I was just trying to decide where I'm going to go. Inhale, let's reach up. We're going to exhale, you'll swan dive and fold forward. All right, well, inhale, look up halfway. Bring your hands down. Let's step your right leg back. So coming on the ball of the foot, really engage those leg muscles. You can stay right here. Or if you want to try, maybe lift your hands a little bit away from the ground. Feel the shoulders roll back. 5, 4, 3, 1. We're going to bring your hands down. Drop down to that right knee. Right hand's going to stay under the shoulder. We'll reach your left arm high. Beautiful. Taking a twist. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower the hand down. Now you're going to slide that left leg back, flex and energize the foot, and then reach your right arm forward, holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower your right hand down, bring that left foot down, right hand's under the shoulder, and we're going to try to reach that left arm to the sky. So feel your body lean back. The more you lean forward, it's going to feel a little bit wobblier. The more you lean back, you'll find more steady and stability. I know that sounds strange, but it works. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, we'll lower the hand down and the knee down. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, round to the spine, chin to the chest. Inhaling and exhale. Last time. Exhaling. Beautiful. Let's inhale. We're going to come find plank again. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to the belly. Releasing the feet, arms alongside the body. Beautiful. We'll roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Maybe lift the feet up. You can stay right here, or perhaps interlace your hands behind your back. Might feel good for your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Release. So notice how different the back is feeling, how it's working. I know many of you have been practicing with me for a little while, so just notice how much stronger you're becoming. Notice how much easier things are happening. And some days things aren't, and just honor that too. 2 and 1. Let's take one more back bend here. So doing the same thing, we'll roll the shoulders back, maybe lift the feet up. You can bind the hands behind the back, or if you want to this time, maybe try to grab your feet. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, release, and lower back down. Beautiful. We're going to gently bring the hands under the shoulders. You can lift for a cobra or up dog. Let's slide the hips back to child's pose. Breathing here, feel that spine lengthen. Notice the space happening. Notice if this feels easier from when we began. 2 and 1. Now you can stay right where you're at, or if you want, maybe lifting up and finding a downward facing dog. Keep breathing, shake your head and neck out, feel your shoulders release. 2 and 1. We'll gaze between the thumbs. Let's walk or jump our feet or hop or skip, whatever you want to do, to the front of the mat, and we'll fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to look up halfway. Exhale, we'll slowly fold forward. Press through the feet, we'll rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. All right, so we're going to do some moves around the mat. We haven't done this in a little while, so hopefully this will feel pretty good. So let's inhale, reach up. We're going to exhale, swan dive and fold forward. Now from here, we'll press through the feet, feel the belly draw to the spine, keep the knees bent. We're going to reach the arms up high, Utkatasana, chair pose. If you prefer, bend the elbows out to the side. That might feel better for your shoulders. 2 and 1. We're going to bring your hands to your heart. You're going to step your left foot back. We're going to inhale, reach the arms high for warrior A or warrior 1. So right knee's bent, right knee's moving out towards the pinky toe. You're pressing through the feet. Feel the inner thighs squeeze together. Arms can be together or apart. Feel the shoulders soften. Keep breathing, feeling the energy draw towards the body center line. 2 And 1, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to turn your left toes out, bending into that right knee. Reach your arms wide, warrior B. Feel the shoulders squeeze together. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, straighten the legs, feet parallel, arms high. Exhale, let's take a wide-legged forward fold. Perhaps bend and straighten your legs a few times. Beautiful. 2, and 1. Now we're going to press through the feet. We'll inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to reach your arms out wide. We're going to turn your left toes out this time. We're going to start by bringing the hands to the heart center. You'll step your feet together, the mat. Inhale, let's lift up. Exhale, let's slowly fold forward again. We'll bend into the knees, press to the feet. Inhale, reach back up to chair pose. So roll the shoulders back. 2, and 1. We're going to bring your hands to your heart center. This time, stepping that left foot back. We'll inhale, reach the arms high. Warrior 1. So pressing through the feet, warrior A. Feel the belly draw towards the spine. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring your hands to your heart center. Let's open up for warrior B. Reach your arms out wide. Gazing over the middle finger. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to straighten the legs, reach the arms high. This time, let's bring your hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together. We're going to fold forward. Feeling those elbows and shoulders squeeze, reaching your head down to the ground. Maybe bring the feet a little bit wider or closer together. See what feels best for your body. You can always bend your knees here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll press to the feet, bend the knees, inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Let's reach your arms wide. We're going to turn your right toes out, bend into your right knee, warrior B. This time we're going to slide your left hand down your leg. We'll reach that right arm high. We're going to gently straighten the right leg. We'll reach forward. Let's lower your right hand down. Left hand either on the hip or up towards the sky, maybe even over your head. I'm going to keep mine at my hip today. Roll the shoulder back. Feel that tailbone reach towards that back left heel. 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the knee. We're going to inhale, come up, reach the arms wide. Let's straighten the leg. We'll reach and lengthen back again. Bending back into the knee. We're going to lower your hand on, or your forearm on your thigh. So try not to dump here. Press through that forearm so you feel some space. And then we're going to reach the left arm high again. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly straighten back up. We'll straighten the legs, reach the arms high. Beautiful. Let's turn the toes out this time, and we're going to bend the knees. Bring your hands on the inner thighs. Maybe move a little bit from side to side. 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Let's find warrior B with your left foot now. So bending into the knee, reach the arms wide, gazing over the middle finger. Feel the space in your body. Feel the strength. Let's slowly start to straighten the leg. We're going to reach and lengthen back. And sweep that arm along the horizon. We're going to reach forward, lower the hand down, opposite hand on the hip, up to the sky, over the head. So listen and play with what feels good for you today. Keep leaning back. Keep finding more space in your body. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale. We'll come up, slight bend in the knee. Let's reach the arms out. Now we're going to straighten the leg, lean back again. We'll bend back into the knee. Bring your forearm on your thigh. Try not to dump, pressing and lifting. We'll reach the opposite arm to the sky or hand on the hip. So again, just see what feels good for you. Breathing and lengthening. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come all the way up, feet parallel. Let's reach the arms wide. This time we're going to interlace your hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back, lift your heart to the ceiling. And then perhaps bend your knees as you fold forward once again. And just softening, finding space. Maybe move your head and neck around a little bit. 2, and 1. We're gonna inhale, we'll bend the knees. Let's come all the way up. Bring your hands together. We'll hop your feet together. Beautiful. All right, so from here, I'm gonna turn again. We're gonna bring your right foot forward, step your left foot back. Let's bring the hands on the hips. We'll squeeze the shoulders together, draw your belly to the spine, and we're gonna lean forward about halfway. And then let's inhale, come back up. We're gonna do that 2 more times. So we're gonna exhale, lean forward about halfway. Inhale, coming up. Once again, exhale. And inhale. Now, from here, you can exhale again and maybe lower your left hand on the ground or on your leg and reach your right arm to the sky. That's available. If you're like, not for me, just reach your left arm forward and your right arm back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, we'll come up and we'll step your feet together. Shake out a little bit, release. Amazing. Look what you're doing. And let's try this on the other side. So we're gonna step your right foot back this time, both legs straightish. We'll bring the hands to the hips, feel the belly draw to the spine, roll the shoulders back. We're gonna exhale, lean forward. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And then let's exhale, we'll come down, maybe bringing that right hand under the shoulder, left arm to the sky. This is great. On the leg, you can watch me fall, or perhaps right arm forward, left arm back. So taking a twist. 5, 4, 3, 1. We're gonna exhale, release, we'll inhale, rise all the way up, and then feet together, hands at the heart. Just pause for a moment. Notice how your body's feeling. Breathing. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna shake out and we are gonna do kind of a crazy pose right now, and then we'll move down to the ground. So we're gonna do eagle in a tree. And if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, just wait. So we're gonna start, find that steadiness in your body. So whatever leg feels more steady, we're gonna anchor into that one first. So spread the toes, anchor and root that leg in. Let's bring either your opposite foot to a kickstand. You can bring your foot towards that inner calf or up towards the inner thigh. So again, see what works for you. Perhaps hands to the hips, maybe hands to the heart, or if you want to do this eagle in the tree with me, you're going to take your left arm underneath your right, either grab onto your shoulders or try to bring the hands together. So twisting the arms and breathe. Gaze up where the wall and the ceiling meet to find the steadiness. And even if it's wobbly, honoring that. Just a little wobbly today. Not a big deal. 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Beautiful. Mine was going to fall over either way. All right, so let's do the other side. So we're going to anchor down through the opposite foot, spread the toes, root the leg. You can make a little kickstand, but towards that inner calf or up towards the inner thigh. We're going to reach the arms. We'll take your right arm underneath your left this time. Bring your hands in front of you or grab onto your shoulders to see what's available. Gaze up to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Keep breathing. Whee! So here you catch yourself. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to inhale. Let's reach the arms up high. Exhale, we'll bend the knees. Let's fold forward. Beautiful. Let's take one more downward dog. So stepping your feet back, downward dog. Feel that spine lengthen. Let's come forward to plank. Come on to the belly. Beautiful. Shifting the body a little bit. Let's gently take one more back bend from here. So perhaps a back bend of your choice. So any of the ones we've already done today, or you can roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows, and lift your heart up. 3, 2, 1. Let's come to child's pose. or another final downward dog. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna make our way to a seated shape as you're ready. Stretching your legs out in front of you. And then let's move the fleshy part from the sitting bones. We'll bend the knees a little bit, roll the shoulders back, bring the belly to the thighs, and we're gonna slowly fold. Chin to the chest. Softening and noticing, breathing, and honoring everything your body's done today. What a gift. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to slowly start to come up. I want to do a little bit of core work. So I'm going to have us come on to our backs. So bring your feet forward and we're going to just slowly lower down onto your back as you're ready. And I don't want to freak you out when I say core work. We're just going to do a little bit of gentle core work and hopefully it feels good for your body. And if it doesn't, take care of whatever you need. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just lift your right leg up. You're going to keep your left leg bent. And I want you to keep your left hand on your hip, right hand on that thigh, drawing the belly to the spine. We're going to press your right hand into your right thigh and creating a little bit of like tension and resistance. So you're kind of flexing through the foot. You're pressing the thigh into the hand and the hand into the thigh. And you'll hopefully feel your core work a little bit here. We're going to activate this more in a few moments. 3, 2, 1. And we'll gently release and soften, bring that right leg down. Take a breath, let it go. Let's do that once again. Take a deep breath and let it go. Beautiful. Let's bring your right hand on your right hip. We're going to lift the left leg up this time. So you have like a 90-degree angle. We'll bring the left hand into the left thigh. Again, know that this might be real shaky for you too. But we're going to press the hand into the thigh and the thigh into the hand. And again, try to feel that core work a little bit. And breathing, honoring whatever's happening for your body. Just feeling this tension and the resistance, as well as some softness and activation. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to gently bring the hands down or the foot down. Maybe move your pelvis a little bit. You might feel a lot in your sacrum and lower back as we do this. So now we're going to do both legs together if that's available. If that's not available for you, just do one leg at a time. Otherwise, we're going to lift both legs up. We're going to bring our hands into the thighs. We're going to try to create that same sense of resistance. So pressing your hands into your thighs and your thighs into your hand. You might want to adjust your back a little bit. Draw your belly button to your spine. Squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. 1 and 2. Just feel this energy start to move through your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently release, lower the feet down, soften the body. Shift for a moment. If there's anything you need to do in between, let that happen. We're going to do this 2 more times. Hopefully you're feeling some work in your core happen and it feels pretty good. All right, so let's try this again. So we're going to lift those legs up, hands into the thighs, pressing that lower back down, bring that resistance. So hands are pressing into the thighs, thighs are pressing into the hands. Feeling some energy and sensation, maybe flexing through your feet a little bit more. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently soften. Maybe give yourself a sigh. Let's do that again. Inhale. Notice how good that feels in your body. All right, so one last time, if you'd like to. Obviously, it's your body, take care of you. So if you want, we're gonna lift those legs up, hands into the thighs, thighs into the hands. We'll press, creating some resistance here. Breathing, feeling more energy move through your body. Notice if it's getting easier, is it more intense? It doesn't matter, just honor whatever your experience is in this moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, we'll lower down. Beautiful. Let's bring your arms alongside your body, roll the shoulders back, tilt the tailbone towards the knees, and perhaps lift the hips up for a bridge pose. Maybe reaching your hands towards your feet and roll your shoulders underneath you. Just keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower down. Beautiful. All right. Part of me says, let's do one last core thing. So if you want to join me, we're going to just do a few of these. You can do one leg at a time, or you can do both legs together. So my suggestion is to hold on to the sides of the mat, draw the belly to the spine, lift the legs up. So you're either going to tap your right heel down and your left heel down, or you can do both heels together. All right. So whatever feels good for you. And let's do 10 of these. So you're either going to do 5, 1 on each, or 5 like on each side, or 10 all together. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to bring your feet on the ground. Let's tilt your tailbone towards your knees. We're done with our core work. You probably are feeling your thighs a lot too. I'm feeling mine. Maybe come onto your tippy toes to help stretch those quads out. 3, 2, 1. We're going to exhale, lower back down. Beautiful. Wiggle a little bit. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Once again, let's inhale and exhale. All right. So from here, let's gently either roll over to your right or left side, or if you want to rock yourself up, and we're going to come back up to a seated shape. Beautiful. All right. So from here, I'm going to turn and face you. We're going to bring your left leg forward. We'll bring your right foot in, and readjusting your body as you need to. Roll the shoulders back, and we'll slowly start to fold towards that straight leg. If you want, you can come bring your nose towards your knee, maybe grab onto your foot, or maybe you're just lifting a little bit. So what's available for you today? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk the hands back. We're going to lift your right leg up. Bring your right foot out a little bit. We want that outside edge of the foot maybe in line with your hip or a little bit wider. We're going to take your right arm high, reaching your right hand for your left foot or leg somewhere. As you do that, maybe pull yourself down and in. If this is really easy for you, if you're happy or like, I can't even reach my foot, I can't even believe you're saying it's easy, then just stay right where you're at. You're perfect. If you want to take this a little bit further, know that this is not a command. You're going to take your right arm around the right leg, and you're going to find your left hand behind your back, and then maybe fold forward. So again, just play with what's available for you today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll inhale and rise up. Let's stretch that leg out. Beautiful. All right. Let's try this on the other side. So bringing that left foot in, right leg is straight. We'll reach the arms high, rotating, and then folding towards that straight leg. And again, perhaps your hands are a little bit higher. Maybe it's a little bit different on this side. This side might be easier for you. So you want to fold in a little bit more. So again, what works? And it's all good. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly start to walk the hands back up. We'll lift the left knee up, bring that left foot out to the left. So again, either in line with the hip or a little bit wider. We'll take your left arm high. We're going to reach your left hand for that right big toe. So, or leg perhaps. And then see if you can pull yourself down a little bit. You'll probably feel a real big stretch in your shoulder or middle back. Again, you can stay here if this feels good, or wrap that left arm around the left leg, bring the right hand behind the back, and folding forward once again. And again, just breathing, just noticing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale. We'll slowly start to come back up. Beautiful. All right, let's shake those legs out. I want to work with your shoulders a little bit more here. So any position that's good for your legs, find that. I'm going to crisscross mine because that's comfortable for me. And then we're going to take your right arm. You're going to bring that in front of your chest. So over to the left, we'll take your left arm underneath, and then you're going to reach and stretch that arm a little bit. I probably should have done this before and I just thought about it, but we're doing it now. So hopefully it feels good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly bring the arm back. Now you're going to take your right hand to the shoulder, left hand to the elbow. Let's lift up. And maybe try to lean back a little bit, or try to imagine your heart's lifting towards the ceiling. Imagine the shoulder blades are starting to squeeze together. So keep finding a little bit more space. Opening. 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently release. Let's shake that out. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. So we're going to take your left arm over to the right, right arm underneath. We'll stretch and breathe. Just notice that sensation. This feels way different on this side from me than the other side. So it's always interesting just noticing where we're holding stuff, what's going on. 2 and 1. We're going to gently release. We're going to bring your hand to your shoulder, right hand to that left elbow, and we'll reach your left elbow up. And then again, maybe leaning back a little bit this time, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently release that. Beautiful. All right, let's bring the soles of the feet together now. We're going to slide the feet a little bit further forward than we normally would today. And then let's fold forward from here. And just feeling yourself soften. We're going to take about 10 breaths from here. So again, if there's any point in time you need to readjust something or shift something, let that happen. And the longer we hold and really breathe into this, we start to feel more opening, or a sense of more spaciousness. Softening. Four, 3, 2, 1 more deep breath. Beautiful. We're going to slowly start to make our way back up. Let's bring the knees together. We're going to take a twist from sitting, and then we'll move down to the ground. So wrapping your left arm around the legs. If that's not available, your left leg's kind of out to the side, just grab onto whatever you can grab onto, and we'll rotate your chest and torso to the right, maybe looking over your shoulder. 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently soften and release, and we'll do that on the other side. So again, if the knee's out, that's fine, but grab onto that left leg with the right arm and rotate and turn and twist to the left. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Keep breathing, keep softening. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently release and unwind. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to now make our way onto our backs. So as you're ready, let's come lay down and squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Rocking a little bit here from side to side. Beautiful. And let's begin with a happy baby, if that feels good for you or safe for you. So we're going to bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet towards the ceiling, and grab either onto the inside, or if you want to grab onto the outside edges of the feet, whatever feels good. And perhaps rocking a little bit from side to side. And do one last stretch for your hamstrings. Bring your left foot into the center of the chest and then reach your right leg out to the right as much as that feels good to feel that hamstring stretch. It might be real shaky, but maybe it's really open. 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly bring the right foot in and we'll come over to the left side. Beautiful. And again, just feeling that hamstring open. Maybe you're feeling it more in the pelvis or the glutes or back. Doesn't really matter, just honoring. 2 and 1. Let's do one more time from side to side. So right leg over to the right. Left foot's in. And then right foot in and left foot out. 2 and 1. Now, last thing you're going to do here, maybe bring your tailbone a little bit more forward and see if you can press the tailbone or the lower back into the ground. The feet might be more forward as you do that. 3, 2, 1. We'll release the feet. Reach the arms overhead. And then let's gently bend the elbows or stretch the arms to a place that feels safe and good for you. And we're going to start to windshield wiper the legs. So you're going to drop your knees over to the right. And we'll inhale, lift your left leg up and drop everything over to the left. Inhale the right leg up and over the knees over to the right again. And then we'll inhale the left leg up and bring everything over to the left. Now this next one, we're going to hold for longer. So we'll reach the right knee up, letting the left knee follow, coming over to the left, and then pausing here. So if there's any shifts that you want to make in your body, you can stay exactly where you're at. You can also reach your right arm maybe over to the left a little bit, maybe turning your head to the left. And one other option is to perhaps bring that bottom right foot on the left thigh. You can do all of it or none of it. Just breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slowly bring that foot down. We'll inhale, lift the knees up, readjust your body as you need to. And then we'll drop everything over to the left as you're ready. And again, you might need to reshift your body. And perhaps you're going to start to bring your left arm over to the right a little bit, maybe turning your head to the right, and maybe bringing that bottom left foot on the right thigh. And again, you can do all of that or none of that. And just listening to what feels good for you here in this moment, and just keep breathing. And knowing your breath to be true, hopefully feeling safe to be in your body and safe in the moment. And honoring you. 2 and 1. We're going to release the foot. We're going to slowly start to reshift and adjust your body. Beautiful. Let's take one last back bend if you'd like. So you can bring your arms maybe under, maybe even take your hands underneath your feet if you can do that. And then you can start to just lift your tailbone up, maybe roll the shoulders underneath you, pressing to the back of the head. Again, you can come onto those tippy toes. If you want to come up with straight arms and straight legs, your hands under your shoulders, do that. Perhaps that'll feel good. 4, 2, 1, and we're gonna come all the way back down. Beautiful. All right, last thing, and then Savasana. So let's reach your legs to the sky. If you want to do a shoulder stand for a few moments, let yourself do that. I'm just gonna kind of reach for my toes. If you want to lift your head up, go for that, or just maybe feeling that blood start to drain down from the feet. You can even slide your hands underneath your sitting bones. Sometimes that feels good, maybe a little bit more stable. Just feeling that energy draw down. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then whenever you're ready, we're just going to let the body Lower down, and let's find that final resting place, Savasana. So you can let your body come down. If you choose to sit in a meditation, that's fine. You can always lay on your side or your belly if that's more comfortable for you today. And then let's take a really big, deep breath. If you're on your back, especially, we'll do this breathing practice. If you're in another shape, just find what works for you. Let's take a deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale everything out and drop the belly button to the spine. Imagine you're sucking all the belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe when you were a kid, when you'd suck the belly in, try to do that. Inhale. Exhale, belly to the spine, pressing everything out. Draw the belly up and in. Taking a breath and letting go. Beautiful. And just feel your toes soften. The feet soften. Ankles soften. Calves and shins soften. Knees soften. Thighs, quads, and hamstrings soften. Pelvis, hips, and glutes soften. Lower back, lower belly soften. Upper belly, middle back soften. Rib cage, front and back soften. Heart center, front and back soften. Upper chest, upper back, shoulder blades soften. As you bring the awareness to the tips of the fingers, soft. Palms of the hands and backs of the hands soften. Wrists, forearms soften. Elbows, upper arms soften. Shoulders, armpits soften. As you bring the awareness to the notch at the base of the throat. Feeling throat and neck soften. The chin and jaw soften. The cheeks, mouth, teeth, and tongue soften. Nose, eyes, temples, eyebrows soften. Forehead, crown of the head, back of the head soften. Feeling your whole body softening, feeling the breath flow through you from toes to head, head to toe. And perhaps as you're here, you're saying to yourself, I am breathing, I am peace, I am love, I am wisdom. I am breathing, I am peace, I am love, I am wisdom. Just following that with your breath for a few moments. Beautiful. Just honoring the physical body, whatever it needs. Noticing your energy. Noticing and connecting with the breath more fully and deeply if it's fallen away. And notice whatever else is arising and just let it float away. As we slowly start to bring the awareness back into this time and space. Perhaps beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes a little bit, maybe rubbing the thumb over the fingertips. If it would feel good, you can start to rotate your wrists, your ankles a little bit. Maybe turn your head from side to side. And reach and stretch any way that feels good for you. And if you'd like to, maybe rolling over and making your way up to a seat or just staying right where you're at. And let's bring your hands to the center of your chest, to your heart, or your awareness into your heart. And say thank you to you as if you were saying thank you to your best friend. That's who you truly are, your own best friend. Just honoring your whole being. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and week. The light within me connects with the light within you. Namaste. Thank you.